Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at us. Have you been on since your intro music?
No, I caught the tail end of one earlier the week.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. What was this? Episode 41. 41. Wow, the next episode will be the meaning of life. We better do it up big.
All right.
But yeah, episode 41. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Happy end of the month. Happy payday. Boom. And we're sitting here with one of the best, none other than Ross Sifford.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny. We were badgering Caden to come on here, and we don't have to badger you as much. So thank you very much for popping on. But same thing I was telling him. It's like almost every episode, I feel like your name's in my mouth talking about how many proposals you've got, how many closed deals. So for those of you who don't know, Ross, incredibly talented. You know, he's had his clients for maybe 90 days max.
Yeah, I picked up one in November, and then everyone else right there at the beginning of December.
So he's currently holding a full book, right?
Correct.
Full 6 clients. He's one of our top producers, but on top of that, not only is he just setting the world on fire with appointments, he's getting some closed deals and some proposals out. So I was hoping you could share with us a little about what those proposals look like and kind of what you're doing to get so many out, such a high volume.
Pretty much my clients are going out. We're getting good, solid appointments, but we're leaving those appointments, given the proposal within 24 hours. I'm staying on top of it, following up with the client, trying to get that rescheduled within those first, either that first week or like if it's over the weekend, as soon as possible. We've had a lot of success. Right now, we just actually had a follow-up appointment within the last couple of days with my client out in Kansas City with a local dentistry. I think the proposal was for about 2,500 MRR.
Solid.
Got some good news from it, looking to see what next steps are, but he said he had good news, looking to follow up with him on Monday. So, it's rocking there, or we're also really rocking out in Albuquerque with Red Road Networks.
Yeah.
So we've had 4 closed deals within the last a little over 30 days, and actually we had a verbal for a 5th now. Looks like they're wanting to start with us on the 1st of April. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's been nuts.
That is so awesome. And, some people would say, oh, that's luck or maybe it's all hard work. I think probably a combination of both. But you've really coached your clients well. I think they all get out proposals on the first meeting or shortly thereafter, right?
Just about, and, we've had a couple meetings where it's more project work, but it really kind of depends on, what the situation's going on. So project work that's led to more monthly reoccurring revenue. So it's really just getting your foot in the door and, doing the things that people don't want to do and listening to what the client's needs are. And it's really paying off.
That's it. Nailed it. For those of you who are maybe new to the podcast, I mean, that is our main piece of advice for those of you who are in a service industry is you have to deliver a proposal. You have to give them a way to buy. I don't know if you've probably shopped for houses and cars in the past, and Matt, I know you have. You see the house that's like call for price.
Yeah.
No one calls it because immediately your brain thinks, oh, wow, that's too expensive for me.
Or they're going to haggle.
Same thing on cars. I definitely don't call. Like when a car says call for price, I am so out.
Yeah.
Right? It's like code word for this is way too expensive. We don't want to put it on paper. And so a lot of times when you're a client meeting with a prospect, that subconsciously is what you're telling them when you don't give them the price. Right. Yeah. They automatically self-select out. And, Ross and his clients are some of the best at delivering proposals, either during the first meeting or shortly thereafter. And then you plug Ross back into the back end and he'll help you chase them in. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I guess, is there anything else that you'd add that contributes to your success or, for young guys starting out, what can they expect when they receive their clients?
Well, the feedback I've gotten from all the appointments I followed up on is people like somebody who is likable and keeps things simple. Mm-hmm. If you can be likable, keep things simple, it takes you far and it gets your foot in the door.
That's it.
Honestly, and like proposals, a lot of the proposals we gave are all itemized. You can see exactly what they're wanting, so you're fulfilling the person's need, and catering to what they look for. So it's just plain simple black and white. It gives them easier. They can sign it and move forward, and then you can start doing what you need to do.
You do make it sound easy.
Yeah,
Because
keep
it is.
simple. Yeah.
It is. Don't overthink it. Deliver a proposal, follow up on the proposal, see what they want, be likable.
But
That's awesome.
it's cool. Yeah, each one of my clients, when I follow up, that's one thing that they mention is like, hey, really appreciate your client who came out and talked with us. They explained it to us like it's not over the top. They, went through it step by step
I love that.
and then gave timelines.
I love that. Well, it is the last day of the month, Mr. Ross. So if you want to get back to it, you totally can. I think he's actually helping out on some additional accounts that need some little love here before, I guess we would call this the witching hour of the sales cycle. But it's the last day in the month, payday. So I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging out.
Yep. Only other thing I got. Looking forward to Lil Wayne later.
Lil Wayne.
That'll be a 50-50 to see how he shows up.
Oh, he's canceled a couple times, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
St. Louis historically has been kind of hard on artists. So I do hope for everyone's sake. We've got a couple of big ones coming up this weekend. Lil Wayne that Ross mentioned, and then we've got Disturbed and 3 Days Grace coming on Sunday. So the crew's pretty fired up.
Yeah.
Pretty fired up.
Mosh Pit City.
So sales development rundown. We are not experimenting. We locked in a new pitch
All right.
on the front end of the biz dev. Just as an effort, I know for those following the pod, our main goal right now is to increase the show rate. And I think a lot of that happens when you're on the call, right? Yeah. Obviously with the prospect, setting up the meeting. And so that's where our main emphasis is now, just kind of putting a bow tie on a lot of the good meetings that we set, trying to drive the show rate higher. I think when we started tracking this pretty heavily at the beginning of February, we're sitting at a 30% show rate, just under, and now we're at like a 41% show rate. So
Nice.
not where we want to be still. There's some room to improve, but as we move that needle farther and farther, the more good high quality meetings show up, obviously the more chances you have at getting a closed deal. So we're currently sitting at, I think, 13 closed deals on the month, 13 or 14. We got one in yesterday, or maybe the day before. I was out, admittedly, yesterday. I was out. Shame on me. End of the month. But I think Sam got an MSP. That was Brandon Chunn's first closed deal. He's coming to us from an MSP. So that guy is ready to rock and roll. He's already dialing for a couple of clients. He's got an appointment up on the board already in just one day. So that guy is...
I was going to say, and if you want to know a little bit more about him, we just posted his BDR interview.
That's it.
So
and I
check
bet
it
he
out.
crushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah,
cracking up.
Brandon's sharp. He's a good guy. And you can just tell just from talking with him for a couple of seconds, he knows what he's talking about,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
He's a pro. So congratulations, Brandon Chunn, filming that video, getting his first couple of clients. And if you all are looking for a good sales rep, Brandon's available. Clay Komor, I think you filmed him today too.
Yeah, he came in right, knocked it right out immediately. So.
Available.
Yeah.
So that's great. In terms of current events, oh my gosh. Admittedly, guys, it's been a slow news day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lil Wayne's coming to town.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking back to that, last time he canceled, he was actually playing a show with Blink-182.
I was about to say it was a cool one, and he
totally different. Yeah.
wasn't it like there was some snow, or I know it was because no one showed up, right?
So this last time was actually because they were at the Ritz-Carlton, and smoke alarms were going off.
Okay,
and they're like, "Hey guys, can we open a window?" And they're like, "Screw you!" And then he was
that was it.
"Screw St. Louis."
No,
and then he was gone.
Come on,
yeah,
you can't smoke with the window closed.
Yeah, they didn't even kick him out. They were just like, "Hey, bro, no, just open the window."
Yeah, bro,
Come
crack
on.
a window.
I think they even had a balcony, and they're like, "Why don't you go out on the balcony?" Anyway, Lil Wayne was like, "Yeah, I'll come back some other time." So here he is.
Well, here he is. This is some other time.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, it's Mardi Gras this weekend here in St. Louis. The old fleur-de-lis, huh? I'm too old for it, guys. I can't do it anymore. I can't do 12 bars. I can't do Mardi Gras. I'm not built for pub crawls.
No,
I'm not. No. I'm built for one pub.
And maybe just crawling.
And then crawling. Yeah. So to all those going out this weekend, it's a big deal here in St. Louis. We were one of the furthest, most western French colonies back in the day. So, Mardi Gras is alive and strong here. But, yeah, dude, those guys are just built different. I don't have it anymore. I'd be the first to admit.
Be safe to everybody who's going out this weekend.
My numbers retired up in the rafters. You can remember all the fun stories, but yeah, I'm out on that. So if you're going out this weekend, be safe, be good. Traditionally it's a lot of fun. You find the baby in the cake or whatever. I never found the baby either.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So yeah, that's it.
All right. So
happy Friday. Pod Light. Cam out. Oh.